300. What's the deal? Folks, Shaka, Urban Philosopher. Wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. So yeah, I'm up in the morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. And I thought I'd go ahead and answer some questions. Like, some of these things, basically stuff that I'm just not gonna make a video about. I felt like I could just speak on it. And so that's why I'm doing the video today. First off, somebody asked me if I'm gonna do a live. Nah, I won't be doing no lives no time soon. Partially because I don't think that I have the audience engagement popping like that, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? And then I really just don't believe that people be wanting to sit and watch somebody for that long. You know, I think an hour is a lot, but I think that that's decent if the conversation is fire. When we get up into 2 hours, 3 hours, some of these dudes do 4 or 5 hours. The longest one I've seen is like 6 hours. And I'm like, that's, no, you know. So maybe sometime way in the future, but I don't know. But another thing somebody asked me that I was just like, I might make a video on it, but I wanted to answer. They asked, what is Bedrock? You know, Bedrock is something really coined by Mac Dre, R.I.P. to him, where he said Bedrock, meaning a game kind of old, okay? Bedrock just means for real that, you know, it's played out. It's not useful, okay? We can't do anything with it, especially moving into the future. And so that can mean anything. I mean, you can go today and try to do something and it don't work out. If you do it the same way tomorrow, that's Bedrock. You know what I'm saying? You know, gotta step it up. So that's pretty much what it is. You know, it's pretty much self-explanatory, you know. Next thing somebody wanted to ask me is, why did I cover DK4L? I covered DK4L, y'all, because it was just a good backdrop for us to get a better understanding of a lot of the dynamics and inner workings of a relationship, and where we can go wrong and where we can go right, you know. It was never really about trying to be right about everything that was going on with them, you know. What we wanted to do is ensure that when we walked away from it, you know, that we either learned something, something to think about, or it's an intellectual exercise. Maybe we can agree to disagree. And, you know, you can walk away thinking about why you disagree or whatever like that. And hopefully share your opinion in the comment section, you know. But, so it was a good backdrop for that. You know, it was also a good backdrop to kind of pick up and speak on how, you know, a lot of us in this current generation, we had the opportunity to do things better and differently moving forward than the past generation if we don't adopt a lot of their bedrock ways. And so when y'all listen to a lot of what I speak on, I speak on how we have adopted somewhat of a trend. You know what I'm saying? We're taking on the same culture of the past, and it's giving us the same results, and we have the opportunity to go a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Take what was useful, but we definitely got to go a different direction when you consider how so much of what the past generation has done, and it has failed. And you know, the crazy thing is they got the nerves to be the spokespeople to speak on how this modern generation, millennials on down, are going to be failures. Which brings me to the next question is, people still ask me this, and I made videos about it, and I got videos on him, but what's my beef with Kevin Samuels? There's no beef with him, but what people got to understand is that he is the spokesperson, okay? Because pretty much all these other dudes fall in line with him for popularity purposes, and then the truth of the matter is a lot of these other dudes, they don't have no game either. They don't have no other way, no other alternatives, so they fall in line, But he's the spokesperson for this idea that this so-called high-value man, this bedrock man of yesterday, is the solution for today and tomorrow, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? And when we around here feel as if we have information to challenge him and also provide alternatives, then yeah, it's only right we keep him on the radar. You know what I'm saying? And like we've always said, or like I've always said, my information is never off of the table. You know what I'm saying? To be challenged. You can challenge my information. You can call me up, because I'm going to step up and stand on mine. You know what I'm saying? And so people will kind of like look at it one-sided like that because I'm speaking on it. But like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it ain't personal with that dude. I don't know that dude. You know what I'm saying? At all. But he's out here putting out public information like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of comes along with the territory, And yeah. And so when you consider that he's just a good case study all around, because by calling out a lot of his stuff, we can sell the idea as to why, the so-called high-value man is definitely a man of yesterday, and, he needs to be left back there. There's very little that we can salvage or learn from the so-called high-value man. So that's the thing with that. And then somebody asked, do we plan on doing other YouTube couples? Thing is, yeah, people just got to send the information. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, it's pretty much kind of like, what we come up on, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. I think I got a name right. Shout out to Myra B. Looking familiar, because they give me a lot of heat, y'all. They be giving that heat, and I might try to organize a team, you know what I'm saying, that can do that, you know what I'm saying. But because they do a good job with it already, But yeah, y'all just gotta bring me the stories and stuff of people y'all want. Now, one thing I want to do is like if even if I see like, oh, okay, something ain't right there. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I might say something. I might hit on it or something like that. But I'm not really going to say something if they happy in a situation. Because that's a situation. You know what I'm saying? Now, if, the shit hit the fan or they fall out and, something like that, and this made public, then, I'll come in and we can talk about, what we believe transpired based on what we see. And, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's never going to be about just them, technically. It's going to always be about what we can learn, you know what I'm saying, from the situation at hand, And so, yeah, y'all just got to fuck with your peoples, you know what I'm saying, send the information, and we're going to see what we can do with it. And then somebody also asked me what kind of bud I'm smoking, I don't know, man. The best. I might do Yeah, I talk to them shoe haws and all that. I definitely ain't gonna do that because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a boots type of man. You know, Timberland Port Union boots is typically what I rock. But, you know, I do like to have some good flour on deck, you know. But I don't know, you know, YouTube allow that stuff and stuff. I mean, I see the things, but I don't know, y'all. You know, I might show y'all a little something. Somebody asked me, am I gonna speak more on micro communities? Uh, yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying? I think I said that in the future when I get a certain amount of subs, I am. I did have like a video plan on speaking on, because somebody asked me about Tariq Nasheed's FBA. But yeah, I am, because micro communities are important, you know, and I think that they do need to happen. You know, we got to have, uh, you know, just smaller communities within the so-called black community that really stand for stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that is creating and producing things like that. And that's why I was going to say something about Tariq Nasheed's FBA, because regardless whether, you know, we disagree with him or not, I don't agree with some of the information Tariq speaks on or has spoke on or whatever. But his FBA is a community, you know, and they're creating things. And it's not really about if they're creating the stuff that we want them to create or what we feel like is going to be the solution. The fact that they are being a community that's an outlet that we can do some business with, you know, constructive business with or something like that. That's a good thing. That's a good look, you know. And so other communities need to organize and be like that. And all of them are not going to be commercial. Now, of course, that's going to reflect with Tariq because he is somewhat of a entertainer and things like that. So his community is going to be a lot more upfront. But, you know, not all of them like that, especially not ours, which is well established. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't upfront social media and stuff other than what I be sitting there saying about it and things. But, so yeah, we do plan on speaking on it and stuff like that. But, you know, those are just, you know, some of the questions that was had here, you know, and I think I did speak on everything else, you know, as far as this being a, if I didn't, this being a black-centered channel, so-called black people out of the West, African-American people. You know, I want people to know that, you know, that's what this channel is about. And if you are, you know what I'm saying, a different group of people or something like that, I know that there are a few people that are not so-called black or African-American. One thing that you got to know is that I met real cool people outside of my group, my culture, some of the best people. But, you know, I'm not going to let that dictate me telling the truth, okay? One of the things that I believe about my community, my group of people, is that we are not aware enough, while other groups are aware of us in whatever way they choose to be. We are not aware of them, you know what I'm saying? And awareness is important, you know. Just on this channel, my second most popular playlist under DK4L is The Replacements Are Here. Okay, and I'll continue to keep that going. So, you know, and it's just the truth. It's really just all about, the playlist is about us understanding that We need not put so much weight on these other groups who feel they have an opinion about us. We all got our problems, okay? And so, people just got to kind of understand that. I'm not going to let the fact that certain other groups of people are sub to this channel dictate the information that is going to be shared here. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to go ahead and speak on those things, y'all, and let y'all know, we're going to keep dropping shit. This pro-truth channel, pro-education. We want to try to learn something. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you are, if you come to pull up. But anyway, this your folks, Shop for the Urban Philosopher. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. It's 300.